What's up, guys? Dave from betsum.com. I'm going to go over a few daily fantasy plays I like tonight, as well as a quick sports bet that I also like. We'll start with the bet. I like Toronto plus 1.5 at home versus the Cavs. I've been biting on some of these plus 4.5 lines the past few days just to get some action, although I don't really like them, and they haven't really been panning out. But I love these plus 1.5, plus 2.5 point home dogs with the public on the other side. Historically, it's just a profitable bet. I'm definitely going to take the spot. I also think the Cavs are somewhat weak at home, and these are pretty even teams who have big home court advantages. So I like Toronto to win that game outright by like 4 or 5 points. As far as the totals go, we got the highest total here, the Clippers at Kings at 219. We got a bunch of 208, 209, 210 totals, and also a 214 total with the Wizards at 76ers to keep an eye on as well. So definitely want to target games from that Clippers-Kings match. And we'll start off with the point guard play that I like tonight. And it's going to be a pretty obvious one and probably a pretty high-owned one too. But I do think Chris Paul is a great pick tonight. That being said, I like all three of these top pick point guards a lot. I love Chris Paul. I like John Wall a lot. And I like Rondo a lot too. And they're all playing in the two high point total games of the night against weak defenses and high fast-paced games. So I really think you can't go wrong with any of these three. I will pay a little bit extra with Chris Paul, given that Sacramento has the worst defense of the bunch by far, and he's got the best OPRK, as well as he's the most consistent out of all those players, where Rondo is definitely shakier, John Wall too. But Chris Paul definitely, he'll never sink your lineup, and he doesn't go off too often, but he'll still get you 50 plus a lot. And this is one of those games where he could get you that 60 to 70. So I really like Chris Paul tonight. Shooting guard, I like Monte Ellis. Monte Ellis is home versus Charlotte, and he's got a good OPRK as well, so he'll probably be a little high owned, but I still definitely think he's a great play. You're looking for 35 plus from him. He's gotten that 3 out of the last 4 games, and he didn't even shoot the ball that much last game, and he was still able to pull off his salary and weight. So I think he's playing great right now. I don't particularly like this total, but he does have a decent matchup at home versus Charlotte. So I do like him just based on his last 4 games, and he's outperforming that salary of his. So a small forward, a mini value play here with Jeremy Grant at 4,300 is that Philly-Washington game. That's the 217 point total, I think, or was that? No, 214, so it's the third highest point total of the night. So players from this game could be sneaky. You want him to get you 20 to 25. He hasn't really been doing that lately. The past 4 games he hasn't, but before that he put up 31, 37, 24, and 26. So he hit that 25 plus 4 games straight, and he has come close to it the last 4 games. And it's one of those plays where, all right, well, he didn't get it. You miss it by 8 points. You can recover in other areas. So he is playing the minutes and filling up the rebounds and a few assists to get your floor. And if he starts shooting the ball well and scoring some more points like he was 4 games ago, then he's an amazing play for 4,300. With that high point total too, I think, and Washington's poor defense and rebounding, I think Jeremy Grant makes for a really solid play tonight at 4,300. Mike Scott at power forward, he's definitely a value play. I've been playing recently, and I'm going to stick with him at least one more game. I don't like it because he's playing at home versus the Bulls, and even though the Hawks have had high point totals lately, the Bulls are a pretty tough D, so it's not the easiest matchup and fastest paced game. But as far as someone that you're looking to get you 18 plus, he does do that. He got 15 last game, and he didn't even make a shot. The game before that he got 10, so that's not looking too good. But the 2 games before that he got 24 both games. So I think as we can see, his minutes here are going up from about an average of 15 to about an average of 20, 22. I think we're going to see that increase, as obviously his coach likes him, and he's been playing a lot more lately. And he was, before last game, taking 8-9 shots a game. So at 3,200, I still think he's a really good play that could get you, 25, 30, or who knows if he can blow up for more. I wouldn't ever count on it, but if he does get you 25 or 30 for that 3,200, you can't ask for much more than that from that kind of value play. At center, I like Robin Lopez. I've been playing him recently too, the last few weeks, and he's been coming through for me pretty big. Last game, he kind of laid an egg on me. He didn't have that great of a game, but before that, he was, scoring pretty well, and a couple 40 to 50 point games in there. So definitely eclipsing that 30 that you're looking for him, to get from him. So I definitely think he has the ability, and I think that I'm going to ride him out a little bit longer because, he's one of those guys that's going to get you 30 the majority of the time, but can still get you almost double that with 40 or 50 even. So I think he's a good play right now at that price tag. As long as he's under 6K and playing these kind of minutes, taking that amount of shots, I'm going to be playing him because I think he's still great value and he's still on the come up. Okay, so let's go to Jamal Crawford. I like him at the guard position tonight. I like the Clippers players tonight just because they're against Sacramento on the highest point total, weakest defense, best matchup, etc. So he's going to have a high OPRK and 30th. So, again, he'll probably be high owned, but he'll be worth it. At this price, he's definitely, he's got 1.2 games ago, so that's kind of scary. But aside from that, you got 30, 40, 30, 30, 35. So, he is definitely eclipsing that 30 points regularly that you need from him. And he's one of those players that shoots a lot of shots sometimes. Like, look at these. He's shot 18, 18, 15. So, he's capable of – he's got a high ceiling, basically, especially in this kind of game. He's definitely got the athletic ability and the talent to blow up, although he usually doesn't, obviously. I think he's pretty safe to get you 30 to 40 in this stellar matchup. And he's always got that potential. It's always nice to have a guy like that who has a higher ceiling potential than most at that price range. So I think he's a great play tonight. And in this lineup, I'm sticking with the Kings-Clippers game for my players. And I'm continuing a trend that I attempted 2 nights ago, the last time the Kings played, where I picked Rudy Gay and Rajon Rondo and faded Cousins, and I'm gonna do that again tonight. It didn't work out the other night. It didn't. I did have a profitable night, but DeMarcus did go off. But the reason I did this is because DeMarcus is obviously going to be way more owned, and Rudy Gay and Rondo are going to be less owned, and they have similar potentials. Rondo more so, but Rudy Gay, you want him to get you 35 to 40, and he's got 50, 35, 35, 56, 40, 35. He does have some of these games where he doesn't do too much, but usually he's going to get 25 plus. Aside from this game where he only played 4 minutes, he's gotten 25 plus. So he's extremely high floor, and he's got ceiling potential. A few games where he shoots 20 shots. I like players from this game. This is going to be the highest point total game. I like Rudy Gay a lot. And then last but not least for this lineup, we have Rajon Rondo. I spoke about him the other night, and he only went 3 for 10 and against the Spurs the other night. Still scored 50 fantasy points. And that's kind of what you get with him is, 18 assists and 8 boards. So he just does everything, and so you really can't ever go wrong with him. He's got a super high floor. He's got, besides this 30-point game, I don't think he's scored under 40 in the past 6 games. So in the past 7 games, he's only scored under 45 once, and it was 30 points. So he's playing great, and he's got the potential to go off too. So, you know, what do we want from him? About 50 to 52, something like that. So he's got 50 here, 62 here, 53 here, 45, 54. So he pretty regularly averages that. So his salary's like kind of right on at the moment. And I think due to this point total, I like him even more. So those are some of the plays I like tonight. I hope you guys win some money, and join me tomorrow on betsum.com for some more sports bets and daily fantasy.